Hello, my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This reading is going to be focusing on the divine masculine. So for my feminines who are in separation from your masculine, and this is a lost connection, that's what we're going to be taking a look at here today. It is timeless, so whenever you are guided to tune into this reading, hopefully it resonates. All right, guys, general as always, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this, as always, whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And I will include a link to all of the decks that you see here today, my earth signs. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look and see where this divine masculine is at on this journey of this lost connection. It could have been a recent breakup. It could have been years since you've seen your masculine, my feminine. So it doesn't really matter how long it's been. We're just going to take a look at the energy of where your masculine is at and if there is a potential to bring this lost connection back. Okay, so we'll start things off with the HeartSpace Oracle. This is one of my self-created decks. This is a dialogue deck, so we'll go ahead and see what this masculine has to say. What's in his heart space? You drive me wild. Okay, so perhaps this masculine is still attracted to you. Certainly that could be interpreted to be a sexual message, but it doesn't have to be, you know. So we'll have to pick up off of the rest of the messages, but that's the first card that's coming forward from this divine masculine for you, feminines, okay? So let's go ahead and add to this with my second self-created deck. This is the Love and Life Oracle. It's got two messages. One focused on how love was when you guys first met, and as time has evolved, how the relationship has changed over time, whether that's for better or for worse. So we'll see. Obviously, you guys are not together. That's why we're focusing on this masculine here. Let's see here. Okay, the love message, I love your hugs and kisses. The life message, I live for your hugs and kisses. So this masculine, feminine, still really feeling the connection with you, even though you guys are apart. There's something about the way you kiss, the way you hug them, the way you guys are when you're together in the 3D world. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add to this and see where else this is going to go. So we're going to grab a message from the Masculine's Madness 2 deck. This is a deck by Bridget from Divine Essentials. Where else is this divine masculine at this time, earth signs? Clearly the attraction, it's still coming through here for sure. All right. We have tied up. Soon we will have the freedom to do whatever we want and get tied up in fun, sexy ways. There's something about the sexual chemistry that you guys had once shared here. And there's this reference to soon and being free from something. So either they are tied up in a situation or you are. Some of you guys could have already been in a relationship when you met this masculine. So we're going to have to grab more cards, of course, to see why that is and why you guys are a lost connection to begin with. All right, guys. So let's continue. We'll go ahead and grab some additional insight from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. So what else is going on here, earth signs, when it comes to this divine masculine? And why are you guys not together? Well, I do have a bit of an idea just based off of that tied up message. Someone's not available. The passion. You drive me wild. I love your hugs and kisses. The passionate sexual chemistry. They want to have more fun with you sexually, especially. That's coming through here. So the dynamic of the physical intimacy that you guys have once shared, they think about that still. There's something very hot and fiery and passionate about the way you guys made love, the way sex was represented in your relationship. It was very not compassionate. I can't speak today. It was very passionate. is what I'm trying to say there. You guys could have had a past life. So what I'm feeling here, my earth signs, is that you and this person, you connected in a past life. You guys were meant to reconnect in this life, because there could have certainly been some loose ends that were not addressed in that past life, and you guys were meant to reconnect in this lifetime to address it. But for some reason, somewhere along the line of this journey, you guys went into separation. Look at this. We've got commitment, but it's followed by separation. A couple of interpretations here, earth signs, okay? So again, going back to what I had mentioned earlier, somebody was already in a committed partnership, which is why you guys couldn't be together. And that could have also been the case in a past life, where either you, my earth signs, or your divine masculine was not available because they were already committed in another partnership, which is what created this separation between the two of you. So what I'm feeling here, in a past life, you guys could have been star-crossed lovers, and that vibe might be following you guys into this lifetime too. So perhaps for some of you, that's why it is a lost connection, because somebody's already involved with somebody else. There are regrets that are definitely coming through here. Perhaps regrets that you guys didn't have closure, or regrets over actions that were taken or not taken that drove you guys into separation here. We do have spy, so I feel, even though you guys are not together, I do feel here, my feminines, that your masculine is still keeping tabs on you from a distance. Obviously, in today's world, this could be social media. If they know where you live, you know, part of their journey or reminiscing about you might be that they drive by where you live or where you work or where they know you hang out. But they've got eyes on you, is what I'm feeling. And look at this. I love you. Okay, so the intimate moments, the chemistry, the magnetic draw that you guys still feel is because you love each other. Okay, at the end of the day, my earth signs, you and this masculine, you guys still love each other. That's still coming through here, okay? But clearly in separation, because I feel there are challenges here, obviously. And one of those challenges is that somebody is not free to be with the other, whether that is you, earth signs, or your person or your masculine. Someone is not available. Someone is not free to be together with the other person, whatever side of the fence you fall on there. Okay, so this is the Arrows of Love Oracle. This is a deck by Mystic Moon. Let's grab some insight from this deck and see what else you need to know here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and this lost connection. Yes, you see, it's a past love, a past life. That's all coming through here. Someone from your past, earth signs, that I feel you guys have shared more than one lifetime together. Look at this. The real deal. What I pick up from this is obviously there are blockages towards commitment, not because this person doesn't want to commit, but because there's a blockage there towards someone being free to commit. And perhaps part of the journey here for you guys is whoever is in a commitment where that person's no longer happy, they need to free themselves from that situation to be free for you guys to be together. And I mean, that's a ring right there. That's an engagement ring right there. It's the real deal. And I really feel the love that you guys share, it is real. It's very real, which is why you still feel it. Look at this. We have secure love nest falling right below commitment and right next to real deal. The real deal. This is what your masculine wants to offer you, my feminines, is a solid foundation for you guys to build a life together, to have a home together. Look at this. Hitched. This is what they're wanting with you. My masculine here. Feminines. This is what this masculine wants to offer you. is long-term commitment, marriage, happiness, the ultimate happiness together. And then look at this, erotic activation. So there's definitely this very intense, passionate, erotic, magnetic chemistry between the two of you. Still, it's still here. Let's grab a couple more. Love, potential, yes. This still has the potential to grow into something beautiful and lasting, earth signs. And then look at this, realization, okay? Falling right below I love you. So here's the thing too that I'm feeling from this divine masculine is that if this divine masculine, for example, my feminine's never told you that he loved you, perhaps through this distance, through this separation, he now realizes how very much he desires you and loves you. We're seeing that all over these cards, the desire, the passion, the chemistry, wanting to commit. This is a past love here, my earth signs, who wants to be a part of your present and who wants to be a part of your future. That is what's coming through. All right, let's add some tarot to this. This is my new deck, the Tarot Teacher. I did mention this for the second half of September readings for those who didn't see that message. So this is a new deck that I created, and it's meant to teach those who want to learn how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed messages, as you can see. So there's no questioning what each card means. It's right here, plain and simple. So if that's something that you want to learn to read for yourself, either for friends, family, yourself, whether for business, for pleasure, this is a really great deck to start learning with. Okay, so earth signs, let's see where else this divine masculine is at. Can this lost connection come back? I feel it certainly is possible. We've got the Four of Cups. So for some of you, you might be focused on a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Four of Cups can be a missed opportunity if nobody takes any action. And there's this element of disconnectedness, which is no surprise considering this is a lost connection. You guys are disconnected in the 3D world as far as having that physical bond, but in the 5D, that's where you guys are still interacting and communicating. I feel this is also a card of fantasizing. I no doubt feel your divine masculine is fantasizing about you, divine feminine. This is also a card of regrets, which we already have here. There's certainly regrets from both of you as to how this all played out. This is a card where somebody could feel really depressed and that there's this stagnant energy. Also, it's a time to really reevaluate where the situation is. And if you guys are unhappy apart, then perhaps it's time for you both to really assess the situation. And if coming back together is what will make you both happy, the timing, I feel, has to be right. And should the opportunity for reconciliation present itself, you guys have to act. Especially your divine masculine, I feel, my feminines. This masculine has to act and just create some sort of movement towards communication and towards this commitment. And then we've got the Eight of Wands here. So for some of you guys, your person is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is someone who sweeps you off your feet. And I feel, my feminines, this is how you feel about this masculine. This is really a very positive energy in that it's progress, it's rapid action, it is movement. So if things were stagnant or are stagnant because it's a lost connection, the Eight of Wands is letting us know that there is a possibility for movement towards progress as far as bringing this relationship back. This divine masculine, my feminines, is coming through as this King of Cups. Very caring, very loving and strong, very compassionate, emotionally balanced masculine. This masculine has the potential to be a really good husband, a good father, For some of you guys, maybe you already have children together and you guys clearly are in separation. But the King of Cups is a mature, compassionate person and ready to offer this cup of love to the feminine. Okay, let's see what else. What else, please, when it comes to this lost connection with the divine masculine, angels and spirit guides? Okay, so we do have the Eight of Pentacles, but that is coming up in the reverse, so that's how we're going to have to read this. Now, in the reversed, this could clearly have been a failed relationship. That's why you guys are a lost connection here. Your masculine as well at this time, my feminines, might just lack passion as far as what's going on in their life, because you represent the passion. Without you being in their life, this passion is missing for this person. There's no motivation. They're uninspired, you know. They might also feel like they are in a dead-end career and that really everything's just kind of falling apart in their world. I apologize for that noise. I believe it's trash day today. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what is coming through with a reversed Eight of Pentacles. So that's how we're going to have to interpret that. Okay. We also have the Seven of Wands. So we have more fire energy coming through here. This Seven of Wands is somebody who stands up for what they believe in. Okay. And somebody who can occasionally be very territorial. So if this masculine was territorial in the past, perhaps that's still a part of his vibe. Part of that territory has to do with you, of course, my feminines. And if there's a third person that's involved here because somebody's already committed in a partnership, perhaps this masculine could also be very jealous and just wanting to maintain control of the situation, but actually losing control of the situation, you know. And also I feel part of the reason why you guys went into separation is because this masculine took the high road and just ended up doing the right thing, believing in this connection. But especially my feminines, if you're already involved with somebody else, well, I really do feel what's coming through here is that you might be involved in a relationship where you're not happy and you're missing this divine masculine that you're in separation from. And this masculine, you know, knew that they had to step out of the picture in order perhaps for you to figure what it is that you want, especially if you're in a committed partnership where you're no longer happy. So obviously you need to break free from that in order to be free to be with this masculine. And then we've got the Emperor coming through here. So this is representing the divine masculine energy in this reading. For some of you, it could be an Aries specifically. The Emperor is a person of, well, the Emperor, first of all, is all about law and order. They represent an authority figure. Fatherhood, once again, represented here. So this masculine, I feel, either already had children with someone else in a previous relationship, or some of you guys, you already had children together. That's what's coming through here. But this person, this masculine, loves structure in their life. And I feel without you in their life, feminines, everything kind of just fell apart, you know. But he's coming through as not only the King of Cups, but the Emperor. Both of these energies from the divine masculine, it's very strong. And this masculine definitely wants to come towards you, my feminines, to be able to create movement in this partnership, to bring it back into the 3D is what I'm feeling from that. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional messages from the Divine Masculine Confessions deck. This is another deck by Bridget from Divine Essentials. So let's see what else needs to come through here. What is this masculine's confession to you, feminines? Let's see. I don't intend to come and go. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on and scared when things are going too well. So, we do have this spy message right here. So for some of you feminines, this masculine has observed you moving on, because for some of you, it's been years since you've seen each other. For some of my feminines, perhaps since you guys have been in contact with each other, you've gotten married. Okay, you might be in a committed marriage. And just based off of what's coming through here, you might be in an unhappy relationship, and this masculine is afraid perhaps to reach out knowing that you're still in a relationship. And I'm also picking up from this masculine that since it says, I don't intend to come and go, should he come back into your life, feminines, he's not going to go anywhere after that. He's sticking around. He means business this time. He wants to be able to build a life with you long term, to grow old with you, to really find happiness in your life together. This next message, I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the shit out of me too. So whatever this truth is, but we've got two cards here where it's picking up off of fears that this masculine has allowed himself to be saturated in. The next message. I'm sorry I never gave you any closure, but I don't want this to end. I feel I need you in my life to some degree, or it will all fall apart. I do feel that from this masculine, that without you in his life, he's falling apart. Next message. I talk to you within my mind all the time. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you answer me? I swear you do. So going back to what I said earlier, I do feel you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension. I do feel that you even have conversations telepathically. You might even be seeing each other in your dreams. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's grab one or two more. Out of all the women I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. That's it. You're the one. You're the one person that came into this masculine's life, and no one will ever be able to compare. No one. Okay, so that's what's coming through from this deck. So let's add to this with some additional messages, my earth signs. This is a deck by my soul sister, Angelic Revelation 144, and it's such a fitting deck, truly, for this type of reading. And it's a connection lost somewhere in time. That's exactly what we're taking a look at here. So let's see what else, earth signs, needs to come forward from your divine masculine. What else is in his heart when it comes to this connection? I was just saying this. I dream of you, okay? You visit me in my dreams to remind me of the connection that we share. So my feminines, for sure, this masculine is seeing you in his dreams, and I feel that's the same for you. Look at this, sexual energy. I'm not surprised. I receive your sexual energy when you touch yourself and focus on me. I send you sexual healing to motivate, heal, and inspire you too. Simply, also because I crave you, my boo. Okay, so no doubt that came through right from the beginning. You drive me wild. I love your hugs and kisses. I live for your hugs and kisses. And then we have this message. Soon we will have the freedom to do whatever we want and get tied up in fun, sexy ways. So many references to passion that's coming through here. Erotic activation. Okay, so no doubt sexual energy is very much a part of this connection between you and your masculine. We also have holding on coming through. I held on to hope for so long, believing that one day we would be together again. Eventually, I had no choice but to let go and move on with my life. So really, you both had to do the same thing, because for some of you, I feel it's been a long, long time. It's been years since you guys have interacted or seen each other physically. So, it was time for both of you to really move on from the connection and see what else life had for you. I just feel that he's just not happy without you, my feminines. And for those of you that are in a committed, unhappy relationship, this masculine energetically might be picking up off of that, or even seeing that on social media for some of you guys. So even though you've both moved on, in your heart of hearts, you know, you both still love each other and certainly desiring the intimacy, those intimate moments. And then we have the journey. After you walked away, I was lost and I didn't know what to do. Spirit told me that I just had to stay on the path and learn the lessons that our connection has taught me. And I do feel that, especially for those of you who have been in separation for a long time, that this masculine has definitely learned lessons. And this is clarification for some of you that, my feminines, you are the one that walked away from this masculine. Look at this. Twin flame, okay? My twin flame, my perfect mirror, you have been my greatest teacher. I have learned how to love unconditionally thanks to my connection with you. So you have definitely helped your masculine in this way and coming through as twin flames here. Now, for some of you, you might identify more with a soulmate connection, and it's interesting that this is the next message. You are my beloved soulmate. We have a special soul bond that unites us and draws us close to one another. Our connection is eternal and sacred. I mean, these are all beautiful messages from your divine masculine. And last one, missing you. I love you so much, but I think I miss you even more. Missing you makes my heart ache. I kind of feel that that's mutual, that it hurts both of you to be in separation. That's just what I'm getting from that, feminines, okay? So let's continue. Let's see what else needs to come through for this lost connection. I wanted to grab some insight from this Moody Moon Masculine Edition deck. This is by Sister Moon Tarot. Let's see what else is going on with your divine masculine here. Perhaps it'll give us an indication of what other challenges he's been dealing with as a result of the separation. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, for the divine masculine that you are in separation from, my feminines. Jealous. Look at this. I was mentioning that earlier. Watching, insecure, paying attention, jealous, okay? So it makes sense. Like, some of you guys have already moved on to another relationship, and if this masculine is keeping tabs on you on social media especially, or even keeping in touch with family, friends that you guys know, I just feel that he's jealous. That's what's coming through here. He wants to be with you, feminines, okay? So if he's not with you and seeing you with someone else, no doubt he's very insecure about where he stands with you and very jealous. Look at this next card, magnetized. Desire, passion, love. Here we go again. We already know the desire is here from this divine masculine. Sorry for the noise, guys. We already know this. The love, the passion, the desire. Definitely here. Wow. And for some of you guys who walked away from this masculine, he definitely felt abandoned, okay, left behind, hurt, triggered. It definitely hurt him, feminines, when you walked out of his life. And lastly, bottom of the deck, we have this blank energy. Speechless, lifeless, numb. I do feel that for this masculine, that without you in his life, something's missing. He's lifeless, you know. It really is kind of like a very sad energy that I'm picking up from this masculine, that he misses you so much, and maybe he hasn't been able to fill that void that you left behind. And I just happened to glance at the next card. Look at this. No doubt this is a part of the energy. Desire, focus, you, horny. Okay? Right from the start, you drive me wild. That is coming through in this reading when it comes to this connection, when it comes to how this divine masculine still fantasizes about you, and the sexual chemistry that you guys have shared. Still very much a part of his energy coming through here. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some additional messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Let's see what comes through from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, from Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, when it comes to this lost connection. What we do know is that this divine masculine wants to come back into your life, feminines. But, you know, if there's the blockage of some of you guys in a committed partnership, that's why he's not coming forward, especially if he is keeping tabs on you and he knows that you're either married or in another committed partnership. And he doesn't want to bring up any drama, perhaps, or cause any problems for you. And so that could be part of the reason why he's staying away. He doesn't want to. He wants to come towards you. He definitely loves you and wants you. But if he sees you in another situation, that's definitely one of the reasons why he's not coming forward. So if you're unhappy in a relationship right now, feminines, and you want this masculine to come towards you, then it's time for you to really reevaluate the existing relationship you're in. If you're unhappy, it's time to detach from that and really find happiness with the one you want to be with. Okay? All right. We have words. Life can be harsh. Love, even harsher. Words pack a punch, and sometimes it breaks skin. We start to believe those painful, awful, hurtful words and eventually convince ourselves that it's true. You are more than those words. The right love simply needs to remind you of that. You are loved. So what I'm feeling for some of you guys is either you're in a current relationship where you're not getting along with your partner, and maybe you guys have been arguing and just really not seeing eye to eye, and you're just receiving a lot of harsh words from your person, and it's coming through letting you know the right love simply needs to remind you that you are loved, that from this divine masculine, he's got nothing but loving words for you. Okay? And if that's not what you're receiving from a current partnership or even other people in your life, this is an indication that you need to take action to be able to clear this vibe from your life. Clarity. Our relationship was not a healthy one. We knew it, but we chose to ignore it. At least I did. I allowed my love for you to cloud my judgment of what a good, loving, lasting relationship should be like. But slowly, ever so slowly, I'm finding clarity in my heart that there is a chance for me to find the love that I'm worthy of. Clarity in my heart that there is a chance for me to find the love that I'm worthy of. Finally, I see the light. What I'm getting here, my feminines, for some of you again, because what's coming through here very clearly in this reading is some of you are committed in a relationship as of right now, missing a masculine that you're in separation from. And if you are in a toxic relationship, if you are in a relationship that isn't healthy, then it's time for you to get this clarity that's coming through here to break free from a relationship where you're really not happy. Head towards the light, because where that light is towards this love that you want to have in your life with this divine masculine. We also have chances coming through. We take chances. We have to take risks in love. Sometimes we get burned. Sometimes we get stung. The key is to never stop taking chances. You never know. That last chance you take might be the one that leads you to the ultimate happiness. Absolutely. So if you're not happy currently, my feminines, in an existing partnership, and you're in separation from this masculine that you really love and is in your heart, then it's time to take action, to fully detach. You know, life is too short to be in a relationship where you're unhappy. So take a chance on love with this masculine. Last one, we have reach. what I would give to be able to reach out and touch you again, a tangible piece of you that I had the pleasure of knowing once. I will forever reach out for you, and maybe someday our hands, our hearts will meet again. So my feminines, if you've ever questioned whether this masculine still wants you, thinks of you, desires you, wants to come back into your life, clearly it keeps popping up here that you are missed, that you are loved, that you are desired, and this masculine wants nothing more than to come back into your life. So I kind of feel here it's up to you, my feminines, to be able to get rid of the blockages and barriers that might be standing in the way of the two of you coming together. Okay, so let's close this out with some final messages from the Journey of Love deck, volume 1 and 2. Another deck by Bridget from Divine Essentials. So let's see what comes forward from this deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Here we are again. Jealousy. Okay, that keeps popping up here, guys, because for some of you, it's a reality that you are in another relationship. This masculine knows it, and he doesn't like it. He's jealous. He wants to be with you, but he can't do anything about it. It's up to you, my feminines, to get yourself out of a situation if you're no longer happy in it. So yeah, we have a jealous masculine here, reminded of you constantly. Number 37, synchronicities. So he wouldn't be able to forget you if he tried, my feminines, okay? He's constantly seeing signs, messages that remind him of you, or even pictures that you guys might have taken together. And if he is checking you out on social media, no wonder he's constantly reminded of you, because he's unable to detach from you, from the connection. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? We have number 39, comparison. Nobody could ever take your place. You see? No one. No one compares to you, feminines. When it comes to this masculine, he doesn't want anyone else. He wants you. That's it. And if you're not available, he can't come towards you. Okay? So again, you've heard me say it over and over in this reading. If you are in a partnership, you're not fulfilled, you're unhappy. If you want to be with this person, you know what it is that you have to do. And bottom of the deck, look at this. Number 1, here and now. I want you back in my life. There's your confirmation right there. One final confirmation here from your masculine feminines, that he wants to be a part of your life. He wants to come back into your life. It's up to you to be able to give him that open door, that opportunity to return. The desire certainly is here for this lost connection to come back. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I do hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it helped offer you some guidance when it comes to this lost connection with your divine masculine. And again, for those who are interested in a personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much. I'll see you next time.